I'm glad you've talked about Lua Hospital and you have promised to go with me.
I'm actually going with you.
Because the last time I went, I was denied access. The last time the Minister of Health, who is supposed to supervise that project, was denied access.
Honorable Lob.
Cedric Babu is seeking for financial support so that he can get treatment outside the country. News coming in shows that he fell while in, I think, Kigali and rushed to Nairobi. Then they want to airlift him from Nairobi so that he can seek further treatment. And they're seeking for $300,000, approximately 1.5 billion shillings, so that they can do a heart transplant. But when they put out a tweet seeking for financial support on Twitter, vehement people replied with the anger. Because we all know, for those who don't know, Cedric Babu was a parliamentary candidate in the Kampala Central. He's a son to Francis Babu, one of the NRM diehard. He's a son, I think, to Margaret Ziwa. Her mother was the Speaker of the East African National Assembly. Is it her stepmother, something like that? So he has connection within the NRM. So very many people are coming out angry. Personally, I want Cedric Babu to get with financial support so that he can see life again, so that he can come back to Uganda and realize that the government she normally pushes on the throats of the people is not working for them. If a person like Cedric Babu, a person who has connection, can come out to ask for support from the public, what about me, who doesn't have the necessary connections? Okay? So Cedric Babu asking for 1.5 billion while having that connection to the ruling government, it shows you how dire our country is. To show you that Cedric Babu has connection, Cedric Babu is in the Central Executive Committee of General Moses Kainerugaba, the first son, an organization that was put up so that they can push General Moses Kainerugaba to power. Remember, we're under military dictatorship. So he's among that committee. A committee, the leadership that disregards our healthcare center. Remember, General Museveni has a more bigger budget than Mulago Hospital, more workers than Mulago Hospital. State House has over 1,300 workers. State House alone, yet Mulago works at half capacity. The Central Executive Committee, let me first show you the pictures. It's headed by Moses Kainerugaba. Okay, the vice chair, Moses Kainerugaba, is the first son. The vice chairperson is Toyota, is a brother to the president. The Secretary General is Daudi Kabanda, is an MP. Lilian Aber is a minister. I think is also the vice chairperson of Northern Region. Frank Gashumba is also, I think, the vice chairperson of Uganda. Cedric Babu, the one you see in the middle, okay, is also the chairperson of Kampala. Barmbargari is also a billion. Is a vice national chairperson of Western. Dwisika Rugire is an in-law of General Kaguta Museveni, the president. Mawanda, by the Mawanda, was also incarcerated after stealing money. Okay, we see Andrew Mwenda is also a dealer. So he's on the Central Executive Committee of the first son, yet he comes out to ask for public financial support. I pray that he gets that support. But also it calls upon us so that we can self-reflect. If a person who has such connection can come out and cry for the public, what about me who doesn't have that connection? Okay? So, first of all, people must learn. But in a dysfunctional country, we are all candidates of such things. We all know that the regime doesn't care about us. We all know that that committee alone, I've just read you, on a snap of a finger they can get that money. And I know they will get it. Because General MUHOOZI alone can fit the bill. He's a CDF. Okay? He heads the army. The army has the biggest budget in the country. Okay? So General MUHOOZI alone can fund that budget for the heart transplant. Okay? General MUHOOZI classifies expenditure as the CDF. Among those people who have just read the names, it's only Daudi Kabanda and Frank Gashumba who don't have a lot of money because they're just dealers, and maybe Andrew Mwenda. But others are billionaires. They can get $1 billion within a snap of a finger because they are closer to the state. So as I pray that Cedric Babu comes back to life so that he can watch this video, but that stop pushing such governments. For you can have a chance where they can even get money for you and you'll be treated anywhere. Yet as Ugandans, we don't have even the best things. 2 weeks back I was in Lua Hospital. There are doctors there, but they are overwhelmed. And even after being given treatment, some medications are not there, like tablets. They are not in the hospital. You have to buy them from outside. Okay? So people from NRM should learn that as you push NRM through our throats, through beatings, through subjugation, that equally you are facing the same things. Okay? The Lua Hospital was supposed to do such things, to treat such things. Lua Hospital, almost $1 trillion is going to be put in that hospital, but it has never even taken a half of the building. Yet the payment has surpassed almost 60%. In Parliament, Joel Sonyo came out and talked about this. He said these statements.
I'm glad you've talked about Lua Hospital, and you have promised to go with me.
I'm actually going with you.
Because the last time I went, I was denied access. The last time the Minister of Health, who is supposed to supervise that project, was denied access.
Honorable Lob.
Yes, right.
It was dangerous for you because the construction was still at the...
Oh, really?
The debris would fall on you, but now that we are in the final stages, we can go.
Actually, right, Honorable Speaker, it's more dangerous now because they are putting up a shell. The other time there was nothing. So there was no debris going to fall on me and my colleagues. But anyhow, Honorable Speaker, we have injected now 774 billion shillings into Lua Hospital project. You see, as we kept complaining, they began to put up a shell structure. And when you're passing by the road, you can see a structure there. But Right Honorable Speaker, this 774 billion shillings has got to be fully accounted for. I hope that there will be an audit, because that shell structure cannot account for 774 billion shillings. So we need to do a proper audit. I am glad you're saying we are going to pay a visit there. I hope they will not tear gas our speaker. Those people are not easy.
No, they will not.
But importantly, Right Honorable Speaker, we need to order an audit. 774 billion shillings. What has it done thus far? Because that is money that has gone. Each time they come here, they ask for more money. Money for supervision, money for what? Can we have a proper audit of this money? Finally, Right Honorable Speaker.
So it shows you that Lua Hospital, we've spent almost 774 billions. It's going to reach $1 trillion, yet it has never even taken 40% of its building. Okay? Few days back, Sam Kutesa, her daughter was married by the first son. When he fell sick for cancer, he was taken to Germany. When he came back, he decided to build a church instead of a hospital. So you see the contempt these leaders have against us. What about me when I get cancer? I cannot be even airlifted to Nairobi. Where will I go? Okay? These people come up, kill our health sector. When they get sick, they are treated from outside. When they even come back, instead of Thanksgiving by building a hospital, they build churches. Are you sending a message that when I get sick, I must go to a church to be prayed for, where you didn't go? Okay? These people kill our health sector and they come out to ask for funding outside the country. In fact, there must be a law that when you are a leader in a country, you are not supposed to be treated by taxpayers' money outside the country. Therefore, we must put our house in order. Kenya has taken a great stride in the health sector, by the way. Kenya is has the best health sector in East Africa. They can do a lot of things. Okay? So I pray that ndilima Babu gets the financial support and also gets better, so that he can come out to see the anger people have on social media, the anger people have when he came out to say that he wants to be financially supported, so that he can push good policies so that it can push out this government which has done nothing on our health sector. Of course, that's my opinion. Do me a comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like and comment so that you can be motivated to do more of such videos. See you on another one. Peace. Nange benjagala obulungi